Greetings, fellow Demon Slayers. This is Taimanin Mari here today with another video. So for today's topic, I want to just go over some things that have kind of been, I guess you could say, like, leaked to the community. I don't know if you'd even call it that. Either way, we're going to get right into it because I'm super stoked about this one. On the Twitter last night, the official Twitter, because apparently that is an official account, there was a GIF of Shiranui shared with like a line saying you guys remember her or something, on some real Pepperidge Farms type vibes. So people started, talking in the Discord saying, oh, well, does that mean we're getting Shiranui next? And there were kind of a few posts, I agreed with them, saying, well, if it's not on the Facebook, I can't say that, I believe it. And then about an hour after that, there was a Shiranui GIF with something along the same lines of wording. Do you remember her or whatever? And that was placed on the Facebook. So now we have two GIFs of Shiranui popping up on social media, the official social media for this game. So now people are talking and we're starting to think maybe she's the next character. And that would be like a huge monkey wrench because in JP, on that server, they received Murasaki, Sue, and then Shiranui. But with this new development, there's no reason to not believe she'd be next. Just take it with a grain of salt because it was just a GIF posted, and there wasn't any official like, hey, yeah, this is the next character from the site. But I'd have no reason to assume that it's not like kind of a hint that she's coming next. And if you think about it, it does make sense. Like, recently in Japan, Murasaki did receive a buff to her kit. As far as what the buff is, I don't know, but they changed her kit around and made it better. So it would make sense that they release someone ahead of her, I guess, if they're still preparing that for us or still fine-tuning it, because it was really a recent patch. But still, I don't know why they would skip Sue, because in Japan, Sue came after Murasaki, and then Shiranui popped up. So I don't know why they would also skip Sue and just go straight to Shiranui. I do know that Shiranui is a fan favorite. A lot of people do like her. So, I mean, it is good news to a lot of people. Like, it was also really surreal reading the comments on the Facebook because a lot of the fans were expressing, oh, this is great. They know what we want. Like, this is awesome. Like, keep up the good work. And giving them their props. So, it was overall like a positive atmosphere. Like, no one was like salty or raging. I'm a little salty because I wanted more time to save gems for her. But, like, she can show up whenever. Like, it's cool because either way, I'm going to main her. So I just wanted to get that information out to you guys. Like, apparently we may get Shiranui, but again, don't take it as law. Like, with things like leaks and hints like that, it could go either way. Like, anything could happen. Like, we could still be getting Murasaki. They could throw Sue out. Like, it could be any character. So just take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, because we don't know. But two Shiranui GIFs across two separate spaces of social media from the official outlet, it kind of hints that we're getting Shiranui next in a really big way without saying it. So you know the drill. Save your gems, especially if you want her. Like, even if you're not going to get the bundle, you can always save for the 2 weeks after her bundle drops and try to hit that 1,000 gem mark if you don't already have them. And I'm saying to start saving now because she's not here. We don't know who's coming next either way. But if it is her and you start saving now, and you don't plan to buy the $45 bundle for her, because I think it'll be about the same amount as Renko, then you'll be prepared to buy her after the 2-week, like, honeymoon period. You'll be able to get your hands on her ASAP and use that character. So with that being said, the next bit of news I want to move on to was I believe it was told to me, it was in the Discord by someone I talk to daily about the game, someone posted saying they fear that Action Taimanin may get removed from Steam because of Yukikaze here, the waifu I'm playing. Because she's like a Lolita and some of her outfits are a little bit, cultured because of the type of game this is. I don't think that's like a fear that should really be like, it's like an unfounded fear. The reason being is there are a lot of games on Steam since they started allowing adult content where, one, they're just games with way more like graphic material than this game will ever have to offer. So we're safe in that regard. Also, there are a lot of games with Lolita type characters on Steam in way more compromising situations than Yukikaze will be in this game, including other Taimanin games. So I think it's an unfounded fear. Like, I don't think it's something to worry about. I don't think you have to worry about this game getting taken off that platform because that platform is kind of allows adult content anyway. And on top of that, like, this game doesn't have any of that brand of content. It's a safe for work game. So don't worry about it. Like, I will say this, always keep your account link code and password it. So if you do have to jump platforms, you can do so. But I think we're pretty much safe. Like, I think the game would have more of a chance of getting taken off of iOS before anything because, like, they're the ones that push censorship on it. Like, if Steam allowed the game into the States uncensored, I don't see why they would really care, about the game in general. Like, so I just wanted to get that out there so people aren't worried that their game's going to get taken down or what have you. I'm getting my face beaten because I'm trying to give you guys information. But either way, that's that. So that's all I really wanted to cover today. Like, I wanted to get the information about this. I guess I could call it a leak or teaser or whatever you guys want to call it. I'm not sure how we word it, but it happened. So I wanted to talk about that, and I do want to say, like, kudos to them for doing something like that, because as of right now, it's just been complete radio silence coming from the official outlets and the devs. So it is nice to see, like, even if it is just a teaser GIF, it is really nice to see something like that because it's interacting with the community, and they received overall positive feedback on both platforms in the comments. So I do hope from now on that they continue to do little things like that, like tease, gifts, like chat with us, let us know what's going on, because it's way better than waiting till every Monday after maintenance to see what we have happening in this game. And again, like, don't feel like the game is going to get removed from Steam. I don't think that's a possibility. I really don't. Someone brought it up. I believe it was in the Discord, and anyone who read that, I just want to, like, rebuke any unfounded fears about the game getting shut down. I'm pretty sure the game is fine, like, on this platform. Like, I'd be more worried about the game being shut down due to population, but I did get, like, some sort of news about the Android metrics, because I know I discussed the other day that the game is buried on Steam and iOS, but the game's had 100k loads on Android. Wow. Excuse me. The game's had 100k downloads on Android. So with that being said, I don't think it'll get shut down anytime soon. So I'll just end with showing you all the build I was using for Yuki. It's a throwaway build, like just to power level her. It's a full suppress build. So here we have Hanasaki. I'm using her for her sustain because my big issue with suppress builds is because we're running Homura, you get hit really hard when you do. So I like the healing, I like the CC and the AoE damage, and she's just a nice main to use. And this is really the core of the build, the new supporter that's being really tsundere about popping up for anyone. I managed to get a third copy last night while finishing the event, so I figured, hey, like, I'll try her out. So I threw this build together, and I'm just using her for the 11% buff. Like, that's really the core of the build. The whole point this build is even happening is because of her, to get the extra experience. For, like, about how much, to know how much you would get extra, like, hard mode dailies usually give, I believe, like 4,200 and change. With this build, I'm getting about 4,700, so it's going really fast. Like, I've gotten 8 levels so far, and I've only been playing like a couple hours, so it's really neat. And then we round out the build with Homura, because she's just flat damage, and it's nice to have, and it helps Yuki to just clear a little bit faster. As far as the skills, I'm running the Rakurai, just because I feel like that's her bread and butter dodge. The Lightning Strike and an AoE with the stun is really nice. We're using the Rai Mei because that just synergizes well with Suppress. It gets a nice 150% damage boost. It's overall decent and it penetrates enemies. And then we're using the tiny Frieza Death Ball because I adore this skill in any form. I do like the green version way more. But the red version is alright too. It's way smaller and it kind of travels fast. But it penetrates and like the hits are rapid hits when it goes to enemies. So the damage really ramps up. And there were a bunch of examples like of it in the video already, I'm sure. It's just a throwaway build, just to show like how I'm power leveling, because I'm going to just run full suppress on every character since Watarase exists, just to level them a little bit faster, and kind of save on my AP potions and AP usage in general. Like, it's still going to take a lot to get everyone to cap level, but anything to speed it up helps. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. Like, I'm really excited. Like, I do hope it is Shiranui because that's my waifu. That's going to be my main, and I want her in the game ASAP. And I will go crazy and go for getting her mileage skin and everything. So I definitely hope that is the case. But even if it is Murasaki, I don't mind because then I have more time to save. So the last bit of advice I'll leave you guys with, whether you want Murasaki or Shiranui right now, hell, even Sue, because who knows, they could give us Sue next. Just any one of those 3 characters, start saving, put your gems away, so that you can get them the moment that they are out of their honeymoon phase, which is like a 2-week period. Or if you are going for the bundle, hell, start saving to see if you can push for mileage or even just like get your hands on an ultra rare weapon in the gacha that will accompany them. With that, I am going to stop today's video. If the information was helpful, I do hope you guys like and subscribe as it really helps out the channel. I appreciate all the positive support and feedback I have gotten so far, and I appreciate every view and new subscriber I get as it helps the channel grow. With that, you guys have a great rest of your day. May you have good luck in your gachas. I hope everyone is hyped for the potential Shiranui release, because I certainly am, and you all take care.